Welcome inside the Cougars Den. I'm Jerry Milani. I'm here with two of the stars and standouts of our cross-country team, which just concluded the season. Alex Jamieson from Portree, Scotland. I got that right. And Logan Kudla from Bloomfield. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Talk a little bit about the season and what your expectations were coming in and how they were met and if you had any surprises.
Coming from Scotland, the only sort of expectations I've seen of what American cross country is like is sort of things I've seen online and through social media. So I was really excited coming into it, and yeah, I would say it definitely lived up to my expectation. It was a lot of fun, and getting to meet the team and train and compete with the team was really nice. And yeah, some of the races was really really good fun, I would say, and it was really nice to get stuck into some good competition.
It was definitely a little bit of an adjustment jumping from high school to college, but with Price, he helped us just do it.
And then how do you feel you'll be using the cross-country season to help you prepare for track?
Well, it definitely got me a lot more fit. Builds up my endurance to practice faster. And, yeah.
Same question.
Yeah, I would say when I move to track, I'll be doing distance as well. So I'm not really sure exactly what distance I'm going to be focusing on, but it'll be around sort of 3K, 5K, maybe up to 10K. So definitely sort of building up my stamina through cross country is going to help my endurance in the track. Just need to get a bit of speed now.
So Portree is not Glasgow.
No.
And it's not Edinburgh.
No.
It's Portree, and it's a beautiful town in the far from those. How did you first talk about your town, but also how did you find Caldwell?
Well, funnily enough, I live on a small remote island. Actually, it's got a bridge, but it's on the northwest coast of Scotland. And every year we have the Sky Half Marathon. And basically, I was basically running the half marathon. It was a horrible day. I didn't have a very good race at all. But then I got talking to someone after the finish, and then got chatting about the normal stuff, running and things like that. And then he mentioned he was a coach at an American university, and basically passed over my details. And then went through the scary process of flying over the world, and now I'm here. So yeah, it's a bit surreal, to be honest.
And it's lucky for us, and some of the serendipity gives you the best things in life. You took the 29 bus, right, and just came up Bloomfield Avenue. Talk about your journey to Caldwell from Bloomfield.
Coach Price reached out to me via email, and then
No, it's good. So talk about cross country now. We don't have a home meet per se, so the fans who follow Caldwell Athletics, they can follow it on social, they can follow it. But talk about cross country as a sport. I mean, you're out there, you're working just as hard as the folks in other sports. Talk about cross country as a sport and kind of why you got into it.
It's very difficult. It's a lot of running, and but.
I think cross country is good because it's just like a pure sport. Everyone's equal on the start line. It doesn't matter what college you're from or who you are. You just step on that line, and the main focus is just to get to the finish first, basically. So I think it's a really good sport, and I think it's one of the sports where you can really like push your body and mind to like the limit.
So it's an individual sport, but it's just the cross country team. How does the team aspect come in, and how was your team as a bonding unit?
Definitely for me, that was a huge part of it, because when I was training in Scotland, I was always training on my own. I never really had anyone to train with. So training with the teams gives you so much more motivation, whether it's like in practice when you're doing hard workouts and you have people around you, or whether it's in a race and you've got to carry the team as well. You've got that responsibility. So I think it helps a great deal in motivation, and it helps that we get on really well with the team, and it's a really nice bunch of people. So.
And how's the team aspect been for you, Logan?
Just, again, working together makes everything so much easier.
So when you're running, what are you thinking about? What's in your head? Are you thinking you have some music running in your head? Are you thinking about the course? Are you thinking about your other runners, the teammates? What are you thinking when you're running?
I'm just thinking about when it's going to be over.
For me, I would say if I'm in practice, I'm sometimes thinking about the race at the weekend, and sort of how I'm going to approach it. But yeah, most of the time when I'm running, there's lots of random thoughts going around inside my head. It's just sort of, getting it done really, and then getting ready for the competition at the weekend.
Two freshmen among the best runners on the team the entire year. The future of Caldwell cross country on the men's and women's side is bright indeed. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you for joining us inside the Cougars Den.